we sadly had to cancel our SoGC singles party due to the lockdown on gatherings of more than 500 people, but...
That's all right. We haven't given up because, of course, we've had hundreds of applications from single men and women of the Gold Coast sent to us here at Hit 90.9, and we thought, well, we can't just leave them hanging. How can we turn this into something? So what we're going to do is choose one fellow, one lady, and hopefully match them. But none of us have the expertise, which is why we've got Dr. Nikki Goldstein on the phone, Australia's foremost sex and relationship expert. Dr. Nikki, good morning.
Good morning.
So take us through. You've trawled through the piles and piles of submissions and you've selected one man and one woman. Who have you chosen?
A little bit of pressure, but not much. So I think it's really important at these times that people are still dating and they're finding new ways to do it. So this is where I suppose having an expert go through the dating profiles is in your benefit. Because what I was able to do was have a look at some things that they might have in common and also look at some deal breakers, because even though we're looking for a connection, we need to make sure that each person is still going to tick something off the list. So the young individuals that I think may hit it off are Luke and Ali.
Okay, so I can see here, Nikki, that Luke is 21 years old. He's from Burleigh Waters, and Ali is 19 from Talai. Why did you choose these two, and why are they a good match in your professional opinion?
Well, there are a few things that they really ticked off for each other. So first of all, I always go to deal breakers, because if somebody has deal breakers and they go on a date and that person is discovered to have that deal breaker, they will shut down. So you won't be able to explore a connection, because in their mind they're saying, no, I wanted somebody that, didn't have this or wasn't this way. So
you do the opposite of what the Married at First Sight experts do.
Yeah, a little. We don't want controversy, we want romance. So Ali, her deal breaker was bad teeth. Now, looking at a photo of Luke, he has a beautiful set of pearly whites. Like, fantastic. A deal breaker for Luke, though, was someone with no sense of humour. So we're going on a risk with this, because it's very difficult to see from someone's profile and Ali's sense. I look at a photo of her and I think she looks like she could have a good laugh, but we just don't know. Then we have a look at things that are really important to someone. So both of them have said that they want someone that's family-oriented, and that's a huge thing when you are looking for a more serious relationship. If someone has said that, you want to pair them up with somebody who is in the same mentality. Also, too, they're both into outdoorsy, extrovert, looking for an active lifestyle. So when we're looking at things of common interest, like activities they could do, that ticks a big thing as well. The only thing I'm not sure about, though, is Luke said gluten-free. So I don't know if he means he's looking for somebody who's gluten-free or if he's gluten-free. But I'm still going to navigate around that.
Well, we're going to pair these two together. They're going to meet in person on Friday. So essentially it's a blind date, and they have to stay 1.5 metres away from each other, of course. What are your 3 top tips for anybody, not just Luke and Ali, going on a blind date?
I think you need to lower down your barriers just a little bit. Obviously, physically we can't get too close, but we all go on dates with these expectations and we might be judging somebody. We still need to protect ourselves and our emotional vulnerabilities, but we need to be open enough to allow a connection, because that's ideally what we're looking for, is that we can tick off these things on the list, but is there enough there with that person that you'd want to be quarantined with them for a few weeks?
You know what?
Yes,
we wouldn't have thought that's an important question to ask up until a week ago, but you hit the nail on the head.
Dating in 2020. Think about, can you be stuck inside with this person? But I also think, especially for a first date, you're looking for one interesting thing that makes you want to see them again. Because when we go on first dates, a lot of people, they're putting on a particular act or they're being on their best behaviour. They might even be nervous, and those nerves can get in the way. So you kind of have to step back a bit and think, could I... Dating in 2020, it might be a FaceTime date, but is there something interesting enough about that person that I would want to see them again?
Well, look, here's to them having a couple of quarantinis together on Friday, and let's
Have you
hope...
got the face mask?
Yes, we will be.
good.
We'll have the hand sanitizer. It'll all be very kosher. Dr. Nikki Goldstein, let's see if your advice pans out on Friday. And if anybody's interested in checking out more of her wisdom, of course, find Dr. Nikki G on Instagram.
Thank you,
Thanks
Doctor.
for having me. Thanks.